Trisha Turner here. It's Tuesday, 12 o'clock Central. This is Anything But Average, Achieving Success in Life. I got my good friend Kim Maher with me today on the show, and we got lots to talk about. But I'm first going to put a disclaimer out there because I've been avoiding Facebook Lives for a few days. So if you notice I have a black eye, it's not that I got punched in the face. You wouldn't just say that I took one for the team, right? That's what we do in real estate. But it just was a facial thing that I had done, and a blood vessel got popped. And so I got a couple of bruises on my face. It is what it is. I'm going to own it, and I'm going to embrace the bruises. So that's why that's why I haven't been on Facebook Lives for the last couple of days. But y'all can see me now. So here we are live.
Well, I'm glad I got you out. I'm glad I got you back.
That made me do it. She's like, we're doing this. And so, you know what? I can't avoid it. You can't run from the camera. There's no perfect time, even with a black eye.
Nope.
We're here. We're now. So Kim, you guys, she was on the show, I think it was a year ago. Was it a year ago?
I don't know. To be honest with you, time just go. I don't know. I don't know when I was on the show, but I was.
She was. And so she has this thing. Well, for one, her real estate team is Maher Magic. And if you know Kim at all, you know she's nothing but magic and full of energy and positivity. But we're kindred spirits. We came into each other's lives. It's like, where have you been? And so today we're here to announce a new thing that Kim is doing. But before we do that, Kim, share a little bit of your backstory, what you're doing now, how long you've been doing it, and where you are, please.
Okay. Real quick, because we're going to do a real quick backstory. Licensed in 1994. I think I sold a couple homes, one with an above ground pool, and decided, couldn't live on that salary. So I ended up, my husband and I opened up a company called Appraisal House in 1997. Okay. And it was great. So I stayed home, had 3 kids, put my real estate agent license inactive for years, but was always in the industry. We had rental homes, and I was with him with Appraisal House. So fast forward to probably a little over 2 years ago, like 2.5 years ago, I just woke up one morning and I was just like, something's got to change in my life. My kids are grown and they don't need me anymore. My husband and I are doing great, but there's something missing. And I think we've all been there. I think we're all gonna, if you haven't, you probably will be one day, right?
Yep,
you just
for
think
sure.
Life's getting a little shorter, and what am I supposed to do here while I'm here? And that's kind of where I was. So I went on this whole spiritual journey and figured it out. I did. I figured it out. So, and for me, how I did that is just kind of quiet. For me, it was walking. So I just started walking a lot, like 4.5 miles a day. And I still do 2.5 years later, 6 days a week.
That's good.
Because that's where my mind I feel like I think about a lot of great things and my visions and my dreams. Huh?
Is that a morning routine?
My morning routine, 6:45, I'm out there. So in the cold today, it was a little chilly, but anyway, I just figured it out. And I just came to the conclusion after about 3 months of total soul searching that, oh my God, I've got my real estate license. How hard is that to get back up? I need to be in real estate. So I need to get back in there. So I did. And it's been the most awesome journey. Trisha, I'm not a very patient person. So it was very difficult at first. Like my first year was painful. I know I did like 2-point-something million. It was painful, and everybody was killing me. Do you know what they would say? They would say, "Oh, Kim, be patient." And I was like, I don't want to be patient. Like, patient, we are not patient. It was the toughest thing for me to learn. Once I learned that this is a journey, there are stepping stones to this whole thing. And if you do the work and you are continuous about doing so, it's going to pay off. You can't fail. It's going to pay off, right?
Correct.
So my second year, so the first year was a little bit, I didn't do much, and I was a little bit frustrated, I was a lot frustrated. I have to admit I'm human. But I was like, there's no plan B. We are swimming, and we're swimming strong. And I just kept learning and working. And this year has been incredible. It's been incredible. By myself, my goal was $10 million.
Yep.
And I exceeded that goal. I got to 15 million.
And awesome.
It's great. But
it is great.
You know what's weird though? It does not, you say that number and it just kind of goes over my head. because that's not my motivation. It's so weird. Now I'm competitive. So if I say I'm going to do 10 million, I'll up it. Right.
Yeah.
But that number doesn't excite me. It's not the excitement. And some people might get excited by that. But to me, I've just gotten started. You know, to me, it is the big picture. What gets me up every morning is where I want to be and how I'm going to get there. And oh my God, one day I'm going to be huge. Does that make sense?
You're a high achiever, and that's what we think like.
It's crazy. Mm-hmm. So I had a great year this year, but I was kind of stagnant because I could only do so much myself. Right. Yep. So in order for me to grow and be in my vision of where I need to be, I knew I had to grow. So hence, Trisha Turner comes into my life. Now, I will tell you this, everybody. If you don't believe that energies don't attract, oh my God. I mean, honestly, and there's a reason. Look, my prayer every day is simple. Make me the best I could be each and every day and put in front of me people I need to meet.
I love that.
Right? That's all you need. So I am telling you, my prayers have been so answered because people come into my life. You know, Trisha lives down in Houston. I live in Dallas. There was no reason for us to cross paths.
No
paths. And to be honest with you, it was crazy kind of how it did. I mean, it did through an email. But I had received like 550 emails. So I received one from Trisha and something caught my eye. And I wish I had that email. I was going to try to pull it up before this.
I wish you did too. I'll have to go back through mine.
I have to see what it says because it did catch my eye. And I then proceeded to become a stalker. Sorry. Because I read your email and I was like, Facebook, Instagram, I'm following her everywhere. Oh my God, she's exactly who I want to be here in Dallas. Really. I mean, it was just real simple. And then I don't know if you called me or I called you, but we talked on the phone.
Because we were talking about your Maher magic thing, that buyer thing. Remember?
Yes. Okay. So, and I was like, during the conversation, I don't know what it is, but we are going to be doing something big one day. Like we're meant to be together one day because, you know, but timing has to be right. So, and Trisha's so funny. You like put a hook out there. I think you always knew, but I think that you were a smart woman and you knew that my timing might not have been right.
I'm just not super aggressive with that because I am a salesperson, of course, but I'm not salesy. It's like, I believe everything happens for a reason. And I believe that people that are going to end up together eventually end up together.
Okay. Because you never mentioned anything. She was so good. And I appreciated the organicness of it. I appreciated that you did not do what?
We became friends.
We just became buddies. But I knew in my head, I was like, one day, I don't know what it's going to be. Well, you guys, I'm really big on signs. I'm big on, if you listen, you're going to get some things that you need to act upon. You can either A, act upon it or B, not. Yeah. And stay right where you are. Right. Mm-hmm. And I mean, it was fast and furious. I mean, it was last Wednesday and it was all just me walking into my office, my old office, and looking around. And to be honest with you, I had this vision of where I wanted to be and I knew I couldn't get there and I had to leave now.
Yep.
So I ran back in the car and I called Trisha and I was like, I'm coming. Like, I'm coming to EXP and you're going to be my sponsor. And how do I do this? Oh my God, I'm going to go tell my manager. I mean, it was just so crazy and bizarre. Like I was jumping out of a plane. I was nervous as hell. And I was like, I don't know what's coming over me, but something is, and I'm following it because to me, life's too short not to. My time's getting short. If I don't follow what is being told to me, don't expect to have any change or grow. Mm-mm. Right?
Oh.
So you have to believe. And I believed that day on Wednesday. It was just last Wednesday. And I will tell you, she knows how excited I am. I just went down to Houston yesterday and spent the whole day with Trisha. Yes. The energy in that room, was it not like the craziest thing for like 8 hours?
It was awesome. Super awesome.
Like masterminds coming together. And it was crazy. And after this craziness for 8 hours, I got in my car to drive back to Dallas. And I mean, I was just giddy. I just was like, I can't believe this is actually happening because now I could truly see the vision that I want. I could truly see, and I know how to get there.
Yes.
And I know how to get there.
Yes.
Which everybody's got a dream and a vision, but sometimes people don't know how to, the steps to get there. And that clarity, right?
Yeah.
But damn, feels so damn good when you get that clarity and that vision.
But you know what you did, like most people don't do, is like you took action. And so when you listen to coaches and you listen to anyone that talks about their life and how it changed exponentially, it's because they took massive action. And you did quick. You were like, oh, okay, tell me how fast I can do this. When can you send me a link? I was like, oh, it's super simple. I'm sending you an email right now. I'm on the phone. I'm going to call and have the email sent to you right now. You just click on that. These are the things you got to do. And then
that's
you're like,
how it was.
And how fast am I going to be active? It's like, we're just timing this out right now.
It was 15 minutes, literally. Like I called you, bam. I went in the office. 15 minutes later, I'm like, I'm out. I run home, click on my email, fill that out, bam, done. I'm with the XP and I'm with Trisha Turner. So,
right. But you did it because you had walked in. Something was triggering in your mind anyway. So you've been thinking about it.
Right.
Or you wouldn't have acted like that. And then you walked into an office and you were like, this is not where I want to be at all. I'm not liking my surroundings, and I'm going to make a change. Or
that's right.
Like this.
So we're here, and my visions are so big it's just so exciting because I know, and not even a vision, but I know it's going to get there. Like I feel so confident. Like it's not even a question. There's not even there's not a plan B. And it seems so simple. You know what I mean? It seems so clear. So that's what I'm so excited about. Now I've got a lot of work to do because in order to hit your vision, you can't just sit here and dream about it.
No. And so these people that are paying attention and that are going to see this, for one, we need to explain Maher Magic because that's her team name. She's Kim Maher. So tell them why Maher Magic. Where'd that come from?
Well, so I basically, when I was walking and I decided to get my real estate license up, and I'm like, what am I going to call it? And everybody thinks of names. And all of a sudden in my head, I'm like, God, what I love delivering smiles on people's faces or magic. And my life has been so magical. I mean, my husband and I are still in love after 25 years. I mean, I've had a great life, right? Yeah. So Maher Magic just kind of popped into my head. And when it did, let me tell you, there was a chill from my head to my toes for about 20 seconds. Like it was really weird. I've never felt that experience before, but it was like this huge chill that did not leave my body when Maher Magic, when I thought of it. And I'll never forget it because it was crazy. But the whole premise of this is, making magic happen in real estate and beyond, and I'm only here, I'm turning 50 next year, which is crazy. Okay. But when you do that, you really do reassess your life and what do you want to leave? What's your legacy? What's your purpose? What's your passion? What are you going to leave behind? And for me, that's what gets me up and motivates me each and every day, Yeah. And what motivates me is helping people, bringing magic into people's lives, whether it's clients that I'm selling homes to, or it's agents that I motivate, or just people that I motivate in general, or it's a simple smile when I walk by and say hi. I mean, it is just bringing people into everybody's life. Yep. And that's, to me, what gets me motivated and excited is doing that. So Maher Magic means a ton to me, and it means a lot. It's multifaceted, but it's bringing magic. It's simple. It's really simple.
And so with your growth that you're looking at in Dallas, what are you looking for in agents? New agents, seasoned agents?
Look, every motivational speaker that is talking to agents, what is the first thing they start with? And they talk about it for about an hour, is attitude. Because if you have a good attitude and you're positive and you smile and you go, instead of saying, I have to do something, you say, I get to do something. Yes. Instead of saying, I have to go see a house, show a house, I get to go show a house. Yeah. And once you have that mindset. So I'm looking for agents with that magical mindset. And because that's 85, because that's 85% of the battle right there, right? Yes. If you could just say positive. Now look, if this business, and and I know, it's not easy. No. There's a reason why a lot of people get out of the business.
Sure.
So it is a lot of work. However, you guys, if the attitude is right, and if you just do it and just rock and roll each and every day and do the best you can each and every day. And that's another big thing, is staying in the present, keeping your mind in the present is huge. If you could do that, you're going to be successful. There's no way you're going to fail.
Well, think of it like this. You did 15 million this year. This is your second year full time in real estate. Some people never ever do that. The average agent makes less than $40,000 a year, and they sell 4 to 6 homes a year. That's the bulk of them, and really 43% of them have sold 0 homes since COVID. So when you look at that title of I'm a real estate agent or I'm a real estate professional, it's like, really, what does that entail? Like, how many homes have you sold? You actually have done it. You're only in year 2. I can't even imagine what year 3, 4, 5, 20 years.
I can't either. I'm so excited to look. I can't wait to have a tape next. We got to do another one next year.
Oh, for sure.
Because, oh my God, I have low battery mode on my phone. That's so funny. I'm going to
You can't let that happen.
I should check that before I did. But that's okay. We'll be all right. Okay. So anyway, but I can't wait to see next year, because it's going to be so much great. I thought I made leaps and bounds this year. Next year, it's going to be even crazier, right? Yes. So my vision is to have a team of agents, Maher Magic team, and we're going to have a team of agents, and we're going to rock and roll. And people that join Maher, oh my God, now you get to see my dogs. I'm sitting on the floor next to the plug. You need to do, right? We're making magic happen right now. All right. So anyway, but I want to take whoever wants to come with me and jump on the Maher Magic train. All right, team train, and we are going to rock and roll, and we are going to be successful, because I'm not going to have it any other way. No. We're going to do it. And, and of course we're going to have goals and numbers. We're going to have goals, because I think, I'm competitive. So I like to hit the goal. But
have you thought about a number yet for 2022?
I have. So my individual number, when I thought about it, my individual number is going to be 30 million.
Oh, love it.
And 70 transactions. Mm-hmm. So now my team number, I'm not sure, but I know I put on a piece of paper, it might be light, because I might have more than that at the end of the year. But but you have to understand, when I was thinking about this kind of at a time, I was thinking a little smaller. So I was thinking 10 agents, but I think that's light. I think I can have, yeah, that's light. So
you're already going to have 3 by the end of this month. Hey, you just muted yourself.
Quick. Oh, sorry. I think it gets bigger faster. So we're going to see. It's going to play it by year, but at least the goal is in there. I think a couple months ago, because I couldn't expand. I wasn't in the position to. So
hold on, stop right there. We're not going to talk about that other company that she was with, y'all. There's a C and a B in it. Just to let you know. Tell them why you couldn't expand, though, because people need to understand one of the reasons you switched over to EXP without saying any names, because it's huge.
Okay, well, a couple of things. So a couple of big reasons. One of them, I was with an amazing group of women. I have to say, they're beautiful. Okay, and they'll always be in my life, and I have a big spot in my heart for. But because I was with them, and as kind of a team, I wasn't able to grow. That was it. So
but also when you ran the numbers, what did that look like?
So the numbers, and then one morning and coffee. So I was kind of thinking about this. I was kind of thinking about the end game and how I couldn't grow. Then I got coffee at 5 a.m. and I sat and I crunched some numbers. They were big numbers.
Kim, tell them.
Really?
Yes, sure.
Okay, so so I'm not gonna say exactly, because I don't want to get in trouble. So basically my savings, if I made the move to grow, would be about $100,000.
That's a lot, y'all.
I mean, I'm thinking to myself, and my mouth was kind of dropped to the floor. Yeah. So because that's like my kid's college. Yeah. That's like a full, one kid, that one kid is almost 4 years for them here. So, oh my God, I'm thinking to myself, are you kidding me? That's kidding me?
A lot of people make in a year.
Right. So with my numbers and my goals, what I was going to do in 2022, I would have saved that much money. I mean, I did save that much money by moving. So I
think
knew I had
about that.
time.
Like when you put a timeline on it, think about the growth in 5 years. Holy crap.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. It's like huge.
It's
It doesn't make
huge.
sense. And then I chimed in, and really looked into EXP, like really like and dissected it.
Yep.
Oh my God. Okay. I believe that in 5 years from now, there's going to be a lot of companies that are going to struggle, because I believe that the savings, first of all, people are going to figure out how much they could save, right?
Yeah.
I didn't use my office at all. I never went there. I always work from home. So why are you paying for an office fee?
Yep.
I'm never there.
Yep.
Why are you paying for marketing when I'm doing my own marketing?
Yep.
It was, you know what I mean? So,
Oh, yeah.
so I'm not using any of the tools, but I was paying a ton. And with EXP, here's the other thing too, which is, okay, so not only is there a money aspect that's like, if you don't go just for that alone, it's crazy. Okay.
Yep.
But number two is you have so many ways to generate income. You don't have to just sell houses.
No.
I mean, we've got other ways we can work around here. So for one, agents, bringing agents on.
Yep.
There's different facets of this that was so intriguing. And I'm like, wow, oh my gosh, wait a minute. They've got stock. You can buy stock options. You can buy stock in their company. What? This is like crazy. So after everything, I'm thinking to myself, you would pretty much be an idiot if you didn't jump out of the plane. Now, it was still scary, but it made it quite clear to me, what I needed to do, because now to be honest with you, after looking into it, just to go back for last Wednesday, I did not think that last Wednesday was going to be the day, nor did I know if it was going to be mid-year next year. You know what I mean? It was just the urgency happened when I walked into my office.
Yep.
That's when the urgency happened. So I'm thinking, why am I waiting? So wait, I'm going to continue to pay a ton of money, and for what? Because I'm comfortable and I'm safe.
Yep.
Okay, well, that's not really an excuse,
right? But it's growth. It's like when you're going to grow and do something more and bigger and better, that's when it's the most difficult. And that's when people resist. It's like, oh yeah, I can't do this. It's too much. It's too hard. I'm just going to stay in office.
And then you know what they do? Then you know what you do? You look back a year later and you're like, I'm still in the same damn spot and I'm miserable.
Yeah.
Why didn't I just jump last year?
Correct.
Why did I waste a whole year? Yeah. And that's what I'm not going to do anymore. Like, I'm not doing that. That's not happening.
Don't wait. Why wait?
No.
Like I told you yesterday, for you guys paying attention out there, if you do studies on this stuff, because I study it like crazy. So 5% of the world are leaders, 95% of the world are followers. And like I was telling Kim yesterday, when I switched over to EXP, I left my own brokerage to switch over to EXP 3 years ago. Best business decision of my life. I have some of the best friends in the real estate world ever across the United States. And they're all in the 5% club. They're all like leaders. They are visionaries. They want to build the best real estate company ever. They want all the agents that they work with to live in abundance. You don't find that in most real estate companies. Most real estate companies are very cliquey, and you're either with the cool kids or you're not, and they're not even talking to you. And they all are competing with each other. It's like I was telling her yesterday, in our group, there's no competing. We're collaborating. We're better together. Period.
So that's another thing for everybody to understand. This is so important. Okay. If you have a dream and you have a vision, you have to set yourself up for success. And how you do that is you have to get yourself involved with people that are successful and people who will make you better, right? That will push you, that'll make you better. And I mean, there's no doubt, Trisha, I mean, that like you're my idol.
Not at all.
But what's cute is, and I know, and I'm not just, what's cute is I think there's me and you have such a mutual respect for each other. And I think through this, we're making each other better, and this is a partnership that is just, oh my God, it's just like so easy. I'm so excited. I cannot even tell you, I can't go fast enough. Like I'm having trouble sleeping. I will tell you that. I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning. It's just crazy. Working. I've been up since
I love that. So I know in my heart and soul that any agent that goes with you and it gets the opportunity to be in business with you, you're going to do nothing but pour into them and make sure that they have a better life, because that's your spirit. That's your soul. That's all you care about.
It will happen. like jump on the magic train. Because if you do, we're riding, we're going. It's going to be an awesome, awesome ride. Look,
Yeah.
this is a journey. This is a journey. Okay. And it's a journey that has twists and turns and has, everything in between.
Mm-hmm.
But truly, and I tell this to my clients understand this even with homes, is that at the end of the journey, we look at each other like, that was magical. That was magical. I can't tell you how many, my nickname is Magic to some people. So some people call me and say, hey, Magic, what's up? So,
yes.
It's just, that's what I want. That's what I want. I want the agents who come on board to look back in a year and go, holy crap, Kim, I exceeded my goal. Whatever that vision is, I exceeded it. And I cannot believe how much my life has changed. That, to me, is my passion and purpose on this earth.
Yep.
That's it.
They say that with experiences, that what consumers are looking for, especially since COVID, is they want a remarkable experience. They want, and all things that they're doing, they want it to be remarkable. Well, with you, it's just, you just switch that word out and it'll be magical. And I think that's right. The coolest thing ever. I can't wait to see what the next your future is going to be insane. I can't wait.
This is like, well, I thought Maher Magic, I have a lot of energy. If you can't tell that like over the phone now. I do. I do have a lot of energy. Sometimes drive my husband nuts at 5 a.m. because he's a night owl and I'm an early bird. And when I get an idea, the poor guy has to wake up and listen.
So you're so spontaneous. You're literally on your phone right now, plugged into the charger on the wall.
I know. I'm sitting down. Y'all should see me. I'm literally sitting like Indian style. I'm literally like crunched over.
That's classic.
You just do it.
No other way.
You gotta just make it happen.
Look, you sitting Indian style with me with my black eye. It doesn't get any better than that.
And my dog is like behind me. You can't see him, but he's behind me, like nestled up with me. But anyway,
we need to talk to them about the school. So y'all, here's the deal. So starting next month, we're going to be rolling out events like every month. We're going to be going all over Texas, coming to see Kim, of course, in Dallas, because we believe 1000% that you're going to be in no better hands, or that we are the best hands for you to grow your business, especially for new agents, because we have a real estate school, who she's also, the owner of that school is also with EXP. And we met with her yesterday and she's made us a sweet, sweet deal to help you guys. So we've got discount codes. Kim's got one and I've got one. So it's a huge win for you guys looking to get into real estate.
Yes, it is. So just if you want that, and you're in Dallas, if you're in the Dallas area and are thinking about, getting your license and taking a leap of faith and you want to join, just get in touch with me.
Yeah.
So, and can I tell them how to get in touch with me?
Yes, please.
Okay. So you can always look me up at mayormagic.com. Now it's MAHER magic, but I think if you spell it MAYORER, I got all of them. So like anything's redirected to my Maher Magic. So I think you put anything in, but, my phone number is 972-800-9753. Just give me a shout and we will get things started. So it starts with getting your license, right? So we could do that at a discount.
We can totally do that at a discount. Uh-huh. And if you can tell, like she's spent the last 2 years building her business. She's super successful. We spent 8 hours yesterday lining out everything that she could possibly need and have at her fingertips to just take a team to the next level and beyond. It's going to be insane. Anybody that gets with you is going to be super blessed.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. Can you talk to them real quick about the honey badger a little bit?
Oh, I can. Totally.
Can you? So tell them kind of how this works. Can you tell them how this kind of works a second? You know what I mean? Because it's so cool because not only do you join Maher Magic, but you're really joining a huge family. Mm-hmm. You're joining I'm talking really, really, really big family, guys, like a very successful people.
Oh yeah. Like this is a group of leaders, builders across the United States that these people are selling over 1,000 homes a year. They're sharing all their farming techniques. They're sharing all their free coaching, free training, everything you could possibly think of. Just like we were sharing yesterday in here. I literally was in our Google Drive sharing everything with Kim. Like, here's this, here's this, here's this. Why try to reinvent the wheel? We've already done it. For you guys out there that are trying to reinvent the wheel on your own, you need to give it up, because here's what I know for sure. The real estate industry is going to keep getting disrupted over and over and over. And what you can see happening is EXP is the Amazon of real estate, and the big top producing teams and top producing people are coming to EXP because it's a machine. It's a machine that creates wealth for families and makes you have a life of abundance and a life on purpose. And that's our mission, period. That's building better lives by building better agents.
Yes. So, but you need, right. So not only do you guys join Maher Magic, but it's like the whole shebang, the Hunt Bagger team, Trisha Properties. I mean, everybody's in cahoots with this. And guess what? Everybody wants one thing. You know what they want? They want you to hit your vision. They want you to hit your goal. And they want you to be happy in this life that we don't have very long here.
Yep.
Do a lot. We got a lot to
like
do.
I told you yesterday, we were looking at the numbers. It's like when you succeed, we all succeed more. And then anyone that comes into the company and joins you, when they succeed, you succeed. It just, that's the way it was built.
And that's what's so exciting about EXP, because nobody else is built like that.
Nope.
That is what is so exciting about EXP. That is
People
exactly right.
Out of that scarcity mindset and into the abundance mindset where they're like, I want that. Like Jay says, once you see it, you can't unsee it. Once you see that world and the kind of people and the life that you can have, why would you not want that? It's not for everybody. Sure. There's people that are like, yeah, I'm not wanting to be around high achievers, and that's fine. We probably don't want you around us. This isn't for y'all. These are the people that want to go big and do big things and be part of something amazing.
So, like, you know what's crazy? And you know, I totally get this now. There is an abundance of everything. The key is just, you know, that's why you should never compare yourself to another agent. Like, I always wish everybody, like any of my competitors I wish them so well. Like, I want them, right? Because there's an abundance of everything.
Yeah.
It's your job to unlock it. It's your job. If you, the key is unlocking it. How are you going to unlock it? You know? And once you do that, and once telling you guys, once the ball starts rolling, which I'm thinking that's like you jumping and making a leap. Once the ball and you do something that you're not so sure about, I will tell you, the ball rolls, because the ball rolled a lot for me this year, you know, but after Wednesday, when I did that, the weirdest things have happened to me. Like, people have contacted me that I have not, like, I didn't expect, you know, and weird things, like crazy things have happened since then.
Doors are opening.
Mm-hmm. So understand that what I'm telling you, because if it happens to me, it's going to happen to you. I'm not, you know, trust, it can happen to anybody. Doors open. You have to let them. You have to take a leap. You have to let it happen, you know, and that's the hardest part. It really is. Because it's scary.
It is. People live in fear. It's like, what are you afraid of? Here's what I tell people. Like Joel Osteen, I go to Lakewood Church. Everybody knows it's like Joel Osteen always says in service, give us a year. It'll change your life. I tell everybody that with EXP. I'm like, give it a year. If you're not happy, go back to where you came from. I can promise you it will change your life.
What's the worst? Hey, let's talk about what's the worst can happen. You know what I mean? There really isn't a worst.
No.
Anything crazy, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
You will.
Oh my God, Trisha, I just cannot.
We're excited, y'all. So our first event that's coming up is January 13th. We're going to have that launched here in the next couple of days. We're just waiting on our graphics to get finished. And Kim, of course, will be there. So you guys in Dallas, we're going to be doing it here in Houston, but then we'll be heading into Dallas. We don't want to go to Dallas when it's snowing, because us here in Houston don't like the snow and the free, or I don't anyways. It's like, I don't want to go there.
I said, why don't we wait till March?
Yeah, when it's a little bit warmer. But you guys can come here to Houston.
Well, can we go back to that? The January 13th is in. Let's talk about this real quick. It's going to be in Houston.
Yep.
And I forget who the speaker is.
Coach Bert, and he is an amazing coach. He's my coach. So you guys are going to get the privilege of coming and seeing him speak. It's going to be virtual too. So we're going to do a hybrid. We'd love for you guys to come here. We're going to be at the Improv. It'll seat 450 people. So we're hoping that you'll come in person. Of course, if you're in Dallas, you may not make that trip, and we'll definitely have the link for everybody to join. There'll be a small cost to it, But here's the deal. It's going to benefit to hungry kids. And I'll tell you all the name of the foundation later once we have all the graphics done. But our goal for 2022 with all of the events is to provide 1 million meals during that year. And so a portion of each ticket sale will go to this foundation. So you guys will hear all about that as soon as we get the graphics done. But it'll be January 13th, 10 to 2. It'll be virtual and in person at the Improv here on I-10 and 610. And we are super excited. And Coach Burt will be the headliner. And Kim's going to be there present.
Hey, if y'all are in Dallas and you want to go with me because you're going to learn something, hop in my car. Just call me and we'll go down there together.
Make it a road trip.
That's right. Make a road trip.
I'm so glad you did it today. I'm so excited.
I know. So, oh my gosh. So I'm trying to think of what else. We've got all those events coming. Yeah. I'm in the process of interviewing agents right now. So we are growing that team exponentially. I told my husband it's like Maher Magic on steroids.
It is. So if there's a seasoned agent out there, are you looking to talk to them as well?
Absolutely. Okay. Yes. If there's a seasoned agent, and let's say you have even a bigger vision, come talk to me. Let's see how we can get you there.
For sure. Find her on Facebook. Not so much on Instagram. She's got more of a Facebook presence.
Guys, that's what, okay. So, okay. Do we have to tell them that? Okay, so being a single agent, having to do 15 million by myself, we let some things aside. Now, 2022 is going to be different, my friends, because if you ask me in about 3 or 4 months, that Instagram is going to be awfully pretty. Right now, go to my Facebook, actually my personal Facebook, Kim Maher, Maher, and you can find me. So anyway, go there and you can find me, or you can email me at kim@mahermagic.com.
Yep.
It's easy.
Reach out to her, set up an appointment, sit down with her, ask her why she just switched from where she came from, ask her if you can be part of this amazing group that she's created, and her energy is just infectious. Love it.
No brainer, you guys. It's like no brainer. Like once you find out everything, it's a no brainer. It really is. It's a no brainer. It's not even a question.
It is.
It really is.
Thank you so much for doing this with me today, you.
Do what?
Thank you for being on here today. I'm so excited.
Oh my God. I love you.
I love you too.
Thank you for everything.
Guys, make sure and tune in. Watch for replays of this. We're doing this every Tuesday at 12 o'clock Central. Reach out to Kim. If you want to learn more about EXP, if you're here in Houston, come talk to me. You want to be at our event January 13th, watch for that. We'll be publishing that. Amy Lampman is part of our group too, and so she'll be speaking at the event too. So lots more to come about that. And of course, like we said, Kim will be there. Do a road trip with Kim.
Do a road trip with me. Come on, it'll be fun.
Yeah. You guys have an awesome day.
Okay. Bye, you guys.
Bye, y'all.